Now, back to the interview from a few minutes ago with Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. The best of the Morning X. 99X.
I noticed on this movie, on the rundown, I noticed executive producer Vince McMahon.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the deal? He's still, he owns your ass, basically, in a certain sense. He owns the name The Rock, doesn't he?
No, I do.
Oh, you own The Rock?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a big acquisition.
Did he own it at some point and you had to get it from him?
Yeah. That's what happened. Yeah, when we
you got to fight him for it.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily. You know, here's the thing. I've got a great relationship with him, and it was just one of those things that we talked about. We did this, and without getting into specificities, but yeah, I own everything.
Cool, but does he have? So he doesn't have to be like involved in every project you do.
No.
All right. Cool.
No, but I chose to be, especially with the rundown, to have him be involved at that level of executive producer. And we have, obviously, there's many layers of writers and things like that. So creatively, they're really not involved.
Mm-hmm. We got some phone calls.
Cool.
It's by the way, we've got a segment we like to do called WWRD. What would Rock do?
Okay.
All right. A little advice. If you've got a problem or a
Your own
question
advice
or an
column.
issue.
Hey, Sherry.
Hey, how you doing?
You're on WWRD. What would Rock do? Go ahead.
Well, Rock, I got my new issue of Muscle and Fitness in the mail yesterday, and guess who's on the cover of it? You. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
He didn't know he was on the cover.
I didn't know he looked great.
Muscle and Fitness. I train 5-6 days a week, and the diet and everything that goes along with it, and it is so time-consuming. Your schedule is a hell of a lot busier than mine, I'm sure. How do you manage to, keep the physique that you have, plus with keeping your diet? I know it's got to be pretty strict to keep the physique that you have with all that training and keeping the diet on track.
And to find the energy to do all that workout, all the working out.
Well, what I try and do is I just try and sacrifice an hour. If I could get an hour a day somewhere, somehow, whether it's really, really late at night and gyms are nice enough to open the gym for me and keep it open, or really, really early in the morning. But as long as I could get some sort of physical activity in the gym, that is, then I'll be straight.
How does that phone call work? You call up a gym, or you have somebody call up a gym and talk to the manager?
I got a great team behind me, and typically even before I come in, we had already have places lined up and things like that, just to make things run more efficiently, because
gets a little crazy.
Yeah.
Get these last two callers in. I know you got to get out of here. Stuart?
Yes, sir.
You're on with The Rock on 99X. Go ahead.
What's up, Rock?
What's up, man? Yeah, baby.
I was wondering, what do you bench on your normal routine?
What do you bench, Rock?
What I bench, what I squat. You know what, my man? I don't even. I don't even know. I don't. When I go into the gym, I do certain types of circuit training and all that. I mean, if I would, I'm sure I could press, I don't know, 500-600 pounds. But who? Okay, yeah. Clearly kidding.
See you later, dude. Last caller, Gary. Hey.
Rocky.
Hey, man.
What's going on, bud?
Not much.
First of all, let me tell you, you're the man. You're the reason that I got into pro wrestling to begin with.
Oh, thank you.
I guess the big question that I and probably a lot of people want to know is, since you've been doing your movies, you've been coming back for about a month and a half at a time. Do you plan on coming back for any longer period than that?
It all depends. That's a good question. It all depends on my schedule. And I get that question asked basically daily. So it all depends on my schedule. And, right now I got a lot of projects, a really, really big, fun, entertaining movies that I would like to do. And every time I go back, as you know, it's like either a month or it's 2 months, 3 months the most. But every time I go back, A, I just want to have fun. B, I want to help out the company and give back to the business. And C, do something special with guys who I haven't really done anything with. Like, for example, my man Goldberg.
Right.
Going back and doing something with him. And, that to me was very, very special, because I never thought that that match would ever happen.
Yeah, and he's a great guy. He's
a
fun to work with.
He's a blast. He's a blast. I love him.
He is a real.
And he's a big dude too.
Yeah,
well,
he's
not
not
talking
small.
about that country music. We enjoyed you and Stone Cold with Margaritaville.
That's right. I'll break out that Willie Nelson guitar every once in a while.
So once again, the movie, The Rundown. This movie, you should know, action movie, but you can take kids to it. This is not. It's pretty
absolutely.
clean. You talked a little bit about last night at this Q&A. You talked a little bit about how there's not any swearing in this movie or anything. Explain how that works with the rating system and how that happens.
Well, in PG-13 movies, you're allowed one F word.
One. That's the count.
Like,
you get one.
Per character or per?
No, I just think for the whole movie.
The whole movie, one F word.
And
Wow.
you're allowed one F word, and I probably a bucket full of everything else.
Right.
And in writing it, and Peter, especially in the writers, just wanted to be clear that we were doing something that was fresh and innovative, and even in the dialogue. So that's why there's no cussing in the movie. I mean, you'll hear an S word every now and then, but really that's it. And we didn't want to be convenient and just throw an F-bomb in there.
Didn't need it in this movie.
No, we really didn't need it. And plus, too, there's an element about not using guns. My character in the movie is like, no, I don't like guns. I'm not going to use them. They take me to a place I don't want to go.
To a point.
Well, that doesn't last too long.
It lasts about an hour and 15 minutes.
But it was a great scene
And then it's
because
on.
the minute your character says, no, I don't like to use guns because they take me to a place I don't want to go, you know damn well we're going to hell, baby. Before you go, Rock, Leslie has something that she'd like to tell you.
I just wanted to say that
Yes,
I
ma'am.
can smell what The Rock is baking.
Wow. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Well,
I know
that's
I
great.
just said something inappropriate, but
No,
he
all right,
to
look.
say that.
That is.
Jimmy didn't tell you to
Yes,
say that.
he did.
I can't put you out there like that.
I can smell what
it's
the rock
cooking.
is preheating at 375.
You tell what the Rock is microwave.
I gotcha.
It's cooking. You got to be cool.
Come on, give it to a Rock.
Come on. No, go ahead. It's just, but you know what? Bacon works. I'll do it. Smell what the rock
especially
is.
The Rock.
Bacon.
Hey, Rock, were you on the Miami team that beat my horns in the Cotton Bowl in '90?
Hell yeah, I was there.
Damn you! I was talking about this guy.
Yeah.
But check out the tattoo on Rock's right arm.
What is that?
Oh,
Can't
it's
see it.
Brahmable.
Oh, there's the longhorn on his arm.
There
you
it's a
go.
longhorn. For you, T.
Thanks, Rock. It's great to meet you. The Rock,
Guys, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
99X.
The best of the Morning X. 99X.